The children were laughing and playing in the park. The children were laughing and playing in the park. They go to the cinema on Fridays. They go to the cinema on Fridays. We could have it every week. We could have it every week. Was my wife a midwife? Was my wife a midwife? The house was built in 1890. The house was built in 1890. How do you make a living? How do you make a living? Our brother was a baker. Our brother was a baker. I haven't had lunch yet. I haven't had lunch yet. Where are you from? I'm from Turkey. Where are you from? I'm from Turkey. There is a problem with what you are talking about. There is a problem with what you are talking about. Shouldn't we lose right now? Shouldn't we lose right now? Someone needs medical attention at the store. Someone needs medical attention at the store. The project was approved by the manager. The project was approved by the manager. Can you give me some pain medicine? Can you give me some pain medicine? Can you tell me what the store opening hours are? Can you tell me what the store opening hours are? You'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. Was my sister the owner? Was my sister the owner? He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. I can't go to the grocery store at sunset. I can't go to the grocery store at sunset. Can we finish this project by the end of the week? Can we finish this project by the end of the week? If I had a ticket, I would have gone to the concert. If I had a ticket, I would have gone to the concert. I believe you. I believe you. She bought a new dress for the party. She bought a new dress for the party. Can I experience it every day? Can I experience it every day? Not hit. Not hit. Patient. Patient. I know I can always count on him. I know I can always count on him. Can prepare. Can prepare. Please call us again. Please call us again. The king will be crowned tomorrow at noon. The king will be crowned tomorrow at noon. Can you make pasta dish with gluten-free noodles? Can you make pasta dish with gluten-free noodles? I have to go to school. I have to go to school. I would climb Mount Everest if I could. I would climb Mount Everest if I could. We must be careful not to make mistakes. We must be careful not to make mistakes. She paints in her art class every week. She paints in her art class every week. We shouldn't prepare for 2 weeks. We shouldn't prepare for 2 weeks. I have to pick up my sons from the school bus. I have to pick up my sons from the school bus. Additionally. Additionally. Does not quote later in the evening. Does not quote later in the evening. It's the blue we run for Unilever. It's the blue we run for Unilever. You should apologize for your rude comment. You should apologize for your rude comment. Will I quote? Will I quote? My father will come to school for me. My father will come to school for me. Do you like going to the gym? Do you like going to the gym? Should I go ashore after 3 years? Should I go ashore after 3 years? Can I have some of the marinara sauce with the chopsticks? Can I have some of the marinara sauce with the chopsticks? They can be removed on a weekly basis. They can be removed on a weekly basis. Can I have a piece of guacamole with my meal? Can I have a piece of guacamole with my meal? Will I post sooner? Will I post sooner? I will wait for you until the end of the day. I will wait for you until the end of the day. If I were you, I would apologize to him. If I were you, I would apologize to him. Don't I show up late at 3 in the morning? Don't I show up late at 3 in the morning? Sort out. Sort out. 4 friends are out for a night on the town. 4 friends are out for a night on the town. He is studying to become a doctor. He is studying to become a doctor. My nephew is a musician. My nephew is a musician. Can he lie? Can he lie? My nose is constantly running and it's really annoying. My nose is constantly running and it's really annoying. Before we make a decision, let's gather more information. Before we make a decision, let's gather more information. Had attended. Had attended. His aunt was a chemist. His aunt was a chemist. I can't shoot warriors every year. I can't shoot warriors every year. You will be in control of your life. You will be in control of your life. Do you like to do any sports? Do you like to do any sports? The store opens at 7 a.m. The store opens at 7 a.m. Get to know the candidate more deeply and discuss their motivations and review social skills and value alignment. Get to know the candidate more deeply and discuss their motivations and review social skills and value alignment. They could have rested 5 nights ago. They could have rested 5 nights ago. Can I have eel sauce with my sushi? Can I have eel sauce with my sushi? Overflow. Overflow. Wasn't he a lumberjack 2 years ago? Wasn't he a lumberjack 2 years ago? It happened a long time ago. It happened a long time ago. Was I set? Was I set? Move forward. Move forward. Birds migrate south. Birds migrate south. Do you have $22? Do you have $22? Can I have sauce with the salad? Can I have sauce with the salad? We do not hear well. We do not hear well. Their wives are postmen. Their wives are postmen. You don't even have to talk. You don't even have to talk. We need to save money for our vacation. We need to save money for our vacation. Should finance it. Should finance it. Were you sick yesterday? Were you sick yesterday? Can it renew sometimes? Can it renew sometimes? To complain. To complain. Can you appreciate? Can you appreciate where we were? Where we were. He was a vegetarian for years before deciding to eat meat again. He was a vegetarian for years before deciding to eat meat again. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Is your stepbrother a ranger? Is your stepbrother a ranger? Would you come with me? Would you come with me? I wish he had bought that car when it was on sale. I wish he had bought that car when it was on sale. Let's have a picnic in the park. Let's have a picnic in the park. At least I can do this. At least I can do this. Couldn't they be lifeguards last year? Couldn't they be lifeguards last year? Heritage. Heritage. I will not leave until I finish this mission. I will not leave until I finish this mission. He was able to fix the broken computer. He was able to fix the broken computer. I work as a teacher. I work as a teacher. He has too few friends to invite to his party. He has too few friends to invite to his party. Can't they play soon? Can't they play soon? She won't be cooking until she goes grocery shopping. She won't be cooking until she goes grocery shopping. Didn't they kill? Didn't they kill? Are there any sugar-free drinks? Are there any sugar-free drinks? The baby ate himself with a spoon. The baby ate himself with a spoon. If we have enough money, we will go shopping. If we have enough money, we will go shopping. These are wet umbrellas. These are wet umbrellas. He was accepted into his dream university. He was accepted into his dream university. Can't buy normally. Can't buy normally. He blamed himself for the accident. He blamed himself for the accident. How many forks are in the drawer? How many forks are in the drawer? We cleaned the house on Sunday. We cleaned the house on Sunday. Which hand is this? Which hand is this? At noon we will be warriors. At noon we will be warriors. He does not agree with the decision. He does not agree with the decision. Sorry, I didn't fully understand that. Sorry, I didn't fully understand that. Is his stepbrother a farmer? Is his stepbrother a farmer? You're on the right track. You're on the right track. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. The food looks delicious. The food looks delicious. Workers were building a new house in the neighborhood. Workers were building a new house in the neighborhood. I'll have pasta carbonara as a main course. I'll have pasta carbonara as a main course. Conclusion. Conclusion. Is this product gluten-free, vegan, organic? Is this product gluten-free, vegan, organic? Do you like swimming? Do you like swimming? Should not be forced immediately. Should not be forced immediately. Where can I find cleaning detergents? Where can I find cleaning detergents? Saturday is my favorite day of the week. Saturday is my favorite day of the week. Aren't we going to be playwrights at sunrise? Aren't we going to be playwrights at sunrise? Had I settled in at noon? Had I settled in at noon? He may forget to bring his umbrella. He may forget to bring his umbrella. I need to buy a new makeup. I need to buy a new makeup. Who opened the door? Who opened the door? If they offered me a job, I would accept it. If they offered me a job, I would accept it. Your grandma is a grocer. Your grandma is a grocer. Tennis players will work their shuttles for hours. Tennis players will work their shuttles for hours. Throughout the movie, I couldn't help but think about what to eat for dinner. Throughout the movie, I couldn't help but think about what to eat for dinner. I wish I could travel to space. I wish I could travel to space. Is his son a travel agent? Is his son a travel agent? I had a great vacation out of town last week. I had a great vacation out of town last week. They should not refuse. They should not refuse. It wasn't always a barista. It wasn't always a barista. I ate pizza for dinner. I ate pizza for dinner. He had worked for that company for 5 years before he left. He had worked for that company for 5 years before he left. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's too tired to go out tonight. He's too tired to go out tonight. We don't show. We don't show. Should not wash. Should not wash. I think too. I think too. Be aware of your body language. Be aware of your body language. The car is too expensive for my budget. The car is too expensive for my budget. You were always the answer. You were always the answer. Will he not give after 4 evenings? Will he not give after 4 evenings? The snow is melting. The snow is melting. Put forward. Put forward. They get food every week. They get food every week. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. My laptop is faster than yours. My laptop is faster than yours. Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder, please? We won't like it. We won't like it. They could sell. They could sell. He can clean at noon. He can clean at noon. Tomorrow I will write a letter to my friend. Tomorrow I will write a letter to my friend. Looks like I misplaced my keys. Looks like I misplaced my keys. I wouldn't organize. I wouldn't organize. The bottom of the bottle was dirty. The bottom of the bottle was dirty. The company should have done a market research. The company should have done a market research. If it rained, we would watch movies at home. If it rained, we would watch movies at home. His half-brother was a soldier. His half-brother was a soldier. The concert starts at 9 o'clock. The concert starts at 9 o'clock. He was the captain of the team. He was the captain of the team. Don't they create it every week? Don't they create it every week? I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I wasn't feeling well yesterday. Can I use my mobile payment application here? Can I use my mobile payment application here? Leaves fall from the trees in autumn. Leaves fall from the trees in autumn. We must obey the traffic rules. We must obey the traffic rules. May I suggest ordering food before we start the discussion? May I suggest ordering food before we start the discussion? Says a lot. Says a lot. Did it change? Did it change? The course was taught by a qualified teacher. The course was taught by a qualified teacher. I may not be able to measure later. I may not be able to measure later. Generous. Generous. They wish they had more friends to hang out with. They wish they had more friends to hang out with. I will use the food processor to make the cake. I will use the food processor to make the cake. Does he forget at dawn? Does he forget at dawn? It didn't start 2 years ago. It didn't start 2 years ago. This is a really beautiful piece of furniture. This is a really beautiful piece of furniture. If water reaches 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. If water reaches 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Have you ever been to Paris? They asked. Have you ever been to Paris? They asked. That's not the question. That's not the question. He went to the library to borrow some books. He went to the library to borrow some books. Why did you go to school? Why did you go to school? I want to show them. I want to show them. When will you add? When will you add? Can't fly? Can't fly? Fascinating. Fascinating. The military is a great place to learn about leadership. The military is a great place to learn about leadership. I need to fix my car's flat tire. I need to fix my car's flat tire. Was your stepmother a dentist? Was your stepmother a dentist? Is my stepdad a therapist? Is my stepdad a therapist? I walk to work every day. I walk to work every day. Choreographer, can't you do it after 4 weekends? Choreographer, can't you do it after 4 weekends? Can't be appreciated after 5 minutes? Can't be appreciated after 5 minutes? Then at 4 a.m. he should have intercourse. Then at 4 a.m. he should have intercourse. His grandmother was an environmentalist. His grandmother was an environmentalist. I am sleeping. I am sleeping. His aunt was a sociologist. His aunt was a sociologist. Plan. Plan. Will you be a banker by noon? Will you be a banker by noon? The baby has been sleeping for 2 hours. The baby has been sleeping for 2 hours. Can you rate your pain from 1 to 10? Can you rate your pain from 1 to 10? I am manager. I am manager. The light is too bright. The light is too bright. Does he coach 2 a.m.? Does he coach 2 a.m.? I like the hairstyle. I like the hairstyle. The movie was directed by a famous director. The movie was directed by a famous director. I need to check the clipboard for new messages. I need to check the clipboard for new messages. My son came home last night. My son came home last night. It's raining. It's raining. Was his stepson the owner of the house? Was his stepson the owner of the house? I will start my new job next month. I will start my new job next month. Did you play football in high school? Did you play football in high school? He told me, I have a dentist appointment. He told me, I have a dentist appointment. To pursue his passion, he enrolled in a photography course. To pursue his passion, he enrolled in a photography course. Then they must be negotiators. Then they must be negotiators. He was defending. He was defending. Can I use your toilet before I leave? Can I use your toilet before I leave? We can't shoot warriors every day. We can't shoot warriors every day. He takes the train to go to work. He takes the train to go to work. The book is in front of my eyes. The book is in front of my eyes. I felt rejected. I felt rejected. I will create an account on this website. I will create an account on this website. Isn't he rower after 4 nights? Isn't he rower after 4 nights? Great to see you. Great to see you. The legendary musician gave an unforgettable concert. The legendary musician gave an unforgettable concert. I want to order the chef's tasting menu. I want to order the chef's tasting menu. Celebrating my sister's birthday. Celebrating my sister's birthday. I have too much self-confidence. I have too much self-confidence. Jenny works in the garden. Jenny works in the garden. My friend told me, I bought a new laptop yesterday. My friend told me, I bought a new laptop yesterday. You can't pass the exam if you don't study. You can't pass the exam if you don't study. John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? The differing opinions of the group members caused tension. The differing opinions of the group members caused tension. Sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes it didn't work. We need to organize our weekly schedule. We need to organize our weekly schedule. Can we normally be a mechanic? Can we normally be a mechanic? He likes to meditate to relax. He likes to meditate to relax. He planted flowers in the garden. He planted flowers in the garden. You stay up very late at night. You stay up very late at night. Do we need to do anything for my web address? Do we need to do anything for my web address? I'd like a coffee, please. I'd like a coffee, please. This is the shop where I bought my new shoes. This is the shop where I bought my new shoes. It was able to fabricate 3 seconds ago. It was able to fabricate 3 seconds ago. They prepared dinner for their families. They prepared dinner for their families. Actually, John is a full-stack developer. Actually, John is a full-stack developer. Do I need a receipt? Do I need a receipt? I will work on my paper tomorrow. I will work on my paper tomorrow. Although it was far, they decided to walk to the beach. Although it was far, they decided to walk to the beach. His story is questionable. His story is questionable. They have lived in that house for 10 years. They have lived in that house for 10 years. After 3 nights, we're not botanists. After 3 nights, we're not botanists. Can't we borrow from time to time? Can't we borrow from time to time? My phone is not working properly. My phone is not working properly. Also, I think we should consider teaching online. Also, I think we should consider teaching online. The people involved in the accident were not seriously injured. The people involved in the accident were not seriously injured. Yes, I wrote to Tony. Yes, I wrote to Tony. We walked for miles along the beach. We walked for miles along the beach. Please remember this. Please remember this. Your comment is irrelevant. Your comment is irrelevant. I'm from Istanbul. I'm from Istanbul. I can't come to the party. I have other plans. I can't come to the party. I have other plans. He couldn't open the lid of the jar. He couldn't open the lid of the jar. Would you like some water? Would you like some water? She is taller than her sister. She is taller than her sister. Should you usually be a doctor? Should you usually be a doctor? He felt alone in the crowd. He felt alone in the crowd. You can kiss later. You can kiss later. She could dance gracefully on stage. She could dance gracefully on stage. The team will compete in the championship next week. The team will compete in the championship next week. You're out of control. You're out of control. It is necessary to be organized. It is necessary to be organized. She likes to do yoga in the morning. She likes to do yoga in the morning. He will write a book. He will write a book. If it's dry, I won't go out. If it's dry, I won't go out. Unsuitable. Unsuitable. Are you experiencing any pain? Are you experiencing any pain? My English improves with every practice session. My English improves with every practice session. It looks good. It looks good. Slow down. Slow down. Can she become a hairdresser later? Can she become a hairdresser later? I won't be working today. I won't be working today. The report was reviewed by the inspector. The report was reviewed by the inspector. Empathy. Empathy. Is our stepsister a surrogate? Is our stepsister a surrogate? We could notice. We could notice. Goodbye. Goodbye. He will be happy if you buy him flowers. He will be happy if you buy him flowers. He goes to the library once a week. He goes to the library once a week. Member of a book club. Member of a book club. We need to organize our weekly schedule. We need to organize our weekly schedule. I always look at reviews before making a purchase. I always look at reviews before making a purchase. He is studying for the final exams. He is studying for the final exams. The cat climbed a tree. The cat climbed a tree. We can't sink. We can't sink. Can I taste this juice sample? Can I taste this juice sample? The distance between Tony's house and school is 11 meters. The distance between Tony's house and school is 11 meters. He always wears a hat in the sun. He always wears a hat in the sun. They said we've been waiting for an hour. They said we've been waiting for an hour. He is watching TV right now. He is watching TV right now. Wasn't I eligible? Wasn't I eligible? I was angry. I was angry. He also likes to do sports. He also likes to do sports. It is important to be able to use correct grammar. It is important to be able to use correct grammar. Could you please lie on the bed? Could you please lie on the bed? Was your friend a gardener? Was your friend a gardener? I will retire in a few years. I will retire in a few years. Don't they dance at noon? Don't they dance at noon? I will study for the exam tomorrow. I will study for the exam tomorrow. Can you turn the music down? Too noisy. Can you turn the music down? Too noisy. They would bring it at sunset. They would bring it at sunset. I've never seen you eat a hamburger. I've never seen you eat a hamburger. The orange color is very vibrant. The orange color is very vibrant. They could not start in the afternoon. They could not start in the afternoon. If it was quieter, we could concentrate. If it was quieter, we could concentrate. I wish he could speak more than one language. I wish he could speak more than one language. I took a bath after a tiring day. I took a bath after a tiring day. We will leave the house as soon as we finish packing. We will leave the house as soon as we finish packing. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. Birds flew in our village. Birds flew in our village. Today is the year of death of the founder of our country. Today is the year of death of the founder of our country. He went to the beach during the day. He went to the beach during the day. We can barbecue in the backyard. We can barbecue in the backyard. Is his grandson a civil servant? Is his grandson a civil servant? Are we immediately historians? Are we immediately historians? Collapse. Collapse. You enjoy watching movies, don't you? You enjoy watching movies, don't you? Can't they be said after 2 minutes? Can't they be said after 2 minutes? Where is your favorite vacation spot? Where is your favorite vacation spot? The house they sold was too small for their family. The house they sold was too small for their family. We can build this house. We can build this house. It can continue. It can continue. This is beyond the power of human endurance. This is beyond the power of human endurance. He has little opportunity to showcase his talent. He has little opportunity to showcase his talent. Is your brother a lumberjack? Is your brother a lumberjack? I don't notice anything special about how things are right now. I don't notice anything special about how things are right now. I never go to bed without brushing my teeth. I never go to bed without brushing my teeth. All of 2022. All of 2022. They had their roof checked for damage. They had their roof checked for damage. Who is the most experienced player here? Who is the most experienced player here? How are you going to work? How are you going to work? He wears a hat to protect himself from the sun. He wears a hat to protect himself from the sun. When the dog is happy, it wags its tail. When the dog is happy, it wags its tail. We find this problem. We find this problem. He wishes to turn his hobby into a profitable business. He wishes to turn his hobby into a profitable business. Will they get off the ship? Will they get off the ship? Not often a pharmacist. Not often a pharmacist. The team will be champion. The team will be champion. Are you going to work by bus tomorrow? Are you going to work by bus tomorrow? Be good. Be good. Pressure can prevent you from thinking clearly. Pressure can prevent you from thinking clearly. I'll have spinach and artichoke dip as an appetizer. I'll have spinach and artichoke dip as an appetizer. I live in the city but I am originally from the county. I live in the city but I am originally from the county. Payment will be made next week. Payment will be made next week. To invent. To invent. I'll have the vegetarian pizza, please. I'll have the vegetarian pizza, please. I will not help. I will not help. Can you suggest some good places to eat around here? Can you suggest some good places to eat around here? Confusion matrix. Confusion matrix. Didn't tile before? Didn't tile before? Shouldn't they be rowing soon? Shouldn't they be rowing soon? What are the changes in your life? What are the changes in your life? Make an effort. Make an effort. Can't I survive the night? Can't I survive the night? Who told you this? Who told you this? We can publish in one afternoon. We can publish in one afternoon. Shouldn't you try? Shouldn't you try? After 5 weekends he is a garbage collector. After 5 weekends he is a garbage collector. They don't climb every year. They don't climb every year. Is Vlad aware? Is Vlad aware? Wasn't I 3 games in the morning before? Wasn't I 3 games in the morning before? If you study regularly, you will improve your grades. If you study regularly, you will improve your grades. I can ask. I can ask. I'm taking them all. I'm taking them all. After a month they can become carpenters. After a month they can become carpenters. I will dress. I will dress. Aren't they charged annually? Aren't they charged annually? I learned. I learned. I bought a new laptop to study for my exams. I bought a new laptop to study for my exams. What kind of shape? What kind of shape? The car was produced in Japan. The car was produced in Japan. We are chatting in English. We are chatting in English. Didn't I talk? Didn't I talk? Taken into account. Taken into account. They are watching a game. They are watching a game. I'm looking for the sales department. I'm looking for the sales department. Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. It's time for physical therapy. It's time for physical therapy. If the weather is hot, I will not go out. If the weather is hot, I will not go out. Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? Should he be suspicious now? Should he be suspicious now? The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. How many sisters and how many brothers do you have? How many sisters and how many brothers do you have? He doesn't play the guitar, does he? He doesn't play the guitar, does he? Like other teams. Like other teams. He doesn't like coffee, and neither do I. He doesn't like coffee, and neither do I. You don't always improve. You don't always improve. You shouldn't tie 10 years. You shouldn't tie 10 years. I have a pack of socks. I have a pack of socks. They did not fly. They did not fly. I'm low on battery. I'm low on battery. Was your stepfather a businesswoman? Was your stepfather a businesswoman? 3. I am not sure I can do this. 3. I am not sure I can do this. I've been taking piano lessons for a year, he said. I've been taking piano lessons for a year, he said. Couldn't we have danced 4 nights before? Couldn't we have danced 4 nights before? We may not shed last year. We may not shed last year. I won't be playing at 5 after midnight. I won't be playing at 5 after midnight. Flat as a pancake. Flat as a pancake. The meeting was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. The meeting was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. The answer to the question is 42. The answer to the question is 42. I know the boy next to your brother. I know the boy next to your brother. Did a geologist a second ago? Did a geologist a second ago? They had lived in the same house for 20 years before they moved in. They had lived in the same house for 20 years before they moved in. After that notary 3 weekend. After that notary 3 weekend. What do you think? What do you think? A lot. A lot. Not an acrobat after one night. Not an acrobat after one night. We were going to be linguists in a month. We were going to be linguists in a month. I will be playing tennis tomorrow afternoon. I will be playing tennis tomorrow afternoon. Was my mother-in-law a singer? Was my mother-in-law a singer? I will flirt. I will flirt. They cook dinner together. They cook dinner together. Your stepdaughter's shepherd. Your stepdaughter's shepherd. We are not referees every year. We are not referees every year. How was the weather? How was the weather? The dishwasher is full, can you empty it? The dishwasher is full, can you empty it? Sometimes they have to agree. Sometimes they have to agree. He forgot to bring his homework. He forgot to bring his homework. Deposit. Deposit. I can't believe they're going to televise the trial. I can't believe they're going to televise the trial. I want to order shrimp cocktail as an appetizer. I want to order shrimp cocktail as an appetizer. Can't they surround? Can't they surround? The teacher was teaching the students the lesson. The teacher was teaching the students the lesson. We trust our instincts. We trust our instincts. We went shopping at the mall. We went shopping at the mall. She is dancing on stage. She is dancing on stage. Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? He convinced me. He convinced me. At the end of the month, they will be living in this house for a year. At the end of the month, they will be living in this house for a year. When I have money, I will buy a car. When I have money, I will buy a car. I don't have money to buy a new car. I don't have money to buy a new car. Don't they invade later in the morning? Don't they invade later in the morning? No problem. No problem. I'm going on a date tonight. I'm going on a date tonight. Sometimes we shouldn't be orthopedists. Sometimes we shouldn't be orthopedists. I am home. I am home. Can I find international food in this store? Can I find international food in this store? He doesn't eat sugar. He doesn't eat sugar. Our mother-in-law is a farmer. Our mother-in-law is a farmer. Hello everyone. I'm Tony from Turkey. Hello everyone. I'm Tony from Turkey. You can be sure soon. You can be sure soon. He won't stop until he catches the thief. He won't stop until he catches the thief. I prefer comedy movies to action movies. I prefer comedy movies to action movies. She needs to practice singing for the audition. She needs to practice singing for the audition. Which is your favorite lake? Which is your favorite lake? We went hiking in the mountains. We went hiking in the mountains. The problem was reported to the administrator. The problem was reported to the administrator. Even if it is time-consuming, learning a new language is worth it. Even if it is time-consuming, learning a new language is worth it. You weren't bathing at sunset. You weren't bathing at sunset. They should often be secretaries. They should often be secretaries. A lot. A lot. His nephew was a postman. His nephew was a postman. I need a break and rest for a while. I need a break and rest for a while. I'm going to turn on my computer to start working. I'm going to turn on my computer to start working. Sensitive. Sensitive. He likes to go for a walk in the park. He likes to go for a walk in the park. It didn't change every week. It didn't change every week. These are bright stars. These are bright stars. I will be on vacation until the beginning of July. I will be on vacation until the beginning of July. Her sisters were stewardesses. Her sisters were stewardesses. He is the guard. He is the guard. You cannot comment after midnight. You cannot comment after midnight. Accident. Accident. Can't we connect? Can't we connect? Can you rest at dawn? Can you rest at dawn? I'm so happy I came to this party. I'm so happy I came to this party. They had completed all the tasks on their to-do list. They had completed all the tasks on their to-do list. Is our grandfather a nurse? Is our grandfather a nurse? Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? Isn't he an astronomer at dawn? Isn't he an astronomer at dawn? Can't I trust a minute ago? Can't I trust a minute ago? We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. The train arrived on time. The train arrived on time. We had fun on vacation. We had fun on vacation. According to the data, it looks like. According to the data, it looks like. Were our brothers referees? Were our brothers referees? Anxiety. Anxiety. Let's make sure everyone has a fair chance. Let's make sure everyone has a fair chance. We can occupy. We can occupy. She wants to learn to speak Spanish. She wants to learn to speak Spanish. He is an excellent pianist but also enjoys composing music. He is an excellent pianist but also enjoys composing music. Should it wash? Should it wash?